you're going to hear some things that you've heard before, or similar to things you've heard before. And I thought it was a nice coincidence that it seems like they're talking a little bit about COVID.
Well, I think that when it comes to a terrestrial arena, we would do fairly well, because that's what armies have been doing since the beginning of time, since people have been fighting.
We have some good tools to fight the ground war, but I don't think that that's what this war is going to be about. I think ultimately this is going to be a biological war.
A biological war? What does that remind you of?
We now have a theory as to what the harvester machines have been doing.
We believe the captives are being transported to the orbiting craft, where we suspect they are being experimented on for the purpose of creating a biological agent.
Who makes biological agents
wars that we imagine with
on planet Earth
are still rooted in our own thinking. If I'm an extraterrestrial, I would just release biological weapons on the Earth that wiped out whatever I wanted it to wipe out.
So
did so in a surreptitious fashion that humans weren't even aware of before it happened.
Booyaka. Wuhan.
I think there's a very
gain of function
for how aliens could create a biological weapon. The first thing they'd have to do is know something about us. They'd have to pick up some viruses. Viruses are all over. Study the cells that it wants the virus to get into. For example, if it wants the virus to get into, let's say, the upper respiratory system, it has to have the keys that the influenza virus, the virus that causes flu, has. You could have a virus that starts out in the upper respiratory tract.
It looks like spike proteins.
There for a while. People would have mild symptoms. Maybe it's just a little flu, a little cold, nothing to get worried about. And then viruses can do other things.
Like mutate.
If the goal is to kill people, you would want it to then become much more pathogenic. At this point, you'd want the virus to go through the second phase, where the virus is moving through the bloodstream. These are the cells that are attacked by the Ebola virus. Hurry, quick! All of a sudden, people who had this virus would start bleeding profusely. So people coming in contact would all pick up the virus.
6 feet. 6 feet, homie.